So this project represents almost a flagship development for us. It is a statement building. It's been long in the works, to be honest, but I think the outcome is incredible.
This particular site that we're sitting in now was a parking lot, and I walked past it 15 times a week. So I was pretty engaged in this site. We're going to provide a scheme that ticks all the boxes for the community. It's quite modest, it's quite beautiful, it feeds off the architecture from around the area, and make sure the affordable housing, the key worker housing, is integrated, stitched into the development.
This is a huge mammoth project for Kier. Big basement dig right in the heart of Marylebone. It's an iceberg of a building, so it's as deep as it is tall. Lots of technical civil engineering to do in the ground, and then concrete frame, and then clad in a ceramic glazed terracotta from the United States. And once the building was enclosed, that has fit out the apartments inside to 79 residential apartments.
The quality of the build is, to be honest, something I've not come across before. And the quality of the design by E8 Architects was extremely high.
What worked on this project very, very well was basically that level of collaboration, where we were having something that we were thinking of in our head that we would like to achieve, but we can only achieve it by talking to the people who are actually making it and the people who are building it, and it's got to fit into everybody's plan. It's got to all come together.
But this felt very complicated, and I remember coming by here and seeing these props holding up the site, and I was just like blown away by the engineering that was going on. It's one of a kind. I think the residents will be really delighted, and I know it was a challenge for Kier to build it, but highly impressive and executed to perfection, especially the lighting and how these sort of walkways, these suspended corridors hang together.
They provide a kind of a suspended runway in the middle of the building that you go through to go to your apartment, but at the same time they carry all of the services for each individual flat.
And I hope what we've created is something which is a sort of calm environment for people to come and go.
It's so bespoke, it's so artisan, it needs to be kind of almost handcrafted, and that's why it got planning and why it looks like it does.
I was like a but coming up with a beautiful building that sits very neatly within the wider scape of the neighbourhood.
Credit to E8 Architecture, because the building is absolutely incredible. A building without corridors, you walk round and you're kind of amazed whether you're looking from inside out, from outside in. It's just brilliant, and the E8 team were great to work with.
Kier's ambitions for the project have been to achieve what the design intent was. So they've had our best interests at heart throughout, with everybody focused on trying to create the best building at the end of the day.
Working with Kier was really good. We had an amazing team on site, and they've always picked up the phone where there was a question, anything. So we always had a very collaborative approach. In the end, I think that shows off in the building, because you can see it works so well that it looks kind of effortless from the design to the build quality. Everything kind of works.
So Concord, as a developer, are hands-on in a really, really good way. Great people to work with, and it kind of drives that same spirit of, we can do this, we're going to get there, it's going to be a success. And they were part of driving all that, and without that kind of attitude, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Working with Kier, it has been really good, really, really good. In our industry, we sometimes sit on opposite ends of the table. What I found working with Kier is those barriers were broken down very, very quickly in the process. It was very much a partnership relationship. Kier went above and beyond on a number of occasions in trying to bring this building to life.
Working with Kier on this project was a blessing. You know, I think to have Kier, a robust, substantial contractor that we could rely on, count on, in which was a turbulent time. So I would say that Kier get a full marks for their work here, and I'm very fortunate to have and privileged to have worked with them, and I certainly will again.